Mandatory sexual harassment training for City of Austin employees was supposed to be in place about 6 months ago, but it's not ready yet. KXAN investigator Kylie McGivern spoke today with one employee who filed a complaint, and she's not the only one.
Yes, Robert, back in March, there was an audit done of the city's harassment, discrimination, and retaliation investigation practices. And one of the recommendations is to bring Austin in line with other cities that require a training course for all employees. HR says the online course is still in development and will move forward as soon as a new employee relations manager is hired, whenever that may be. But the union says this should be a priority.
In the 90s, I had a supervisor that was very inappropriate. I complained, the other women did, and he hurt my career every chance he got.
Susan Scallon has seen the ugly cycle time and time again over her 28-year career with the city.
You're a woman, you don't get listened to.
More recently, a co-worker trying to smooth over sexist comments.
He hugged me all the way into the hall. He never stopped hugging. I'm not hugging back. I don't want to be hugged anymore, to the point where I was in tears.
This just scratches the surface of a reality Carol Guthrie says women are trying to claw their way out of.
It is alarming to me, the number of women who are coming forward, and there is nowhere to go to be heard.
Guthrie works with AFSCME, the union representing City of Austin employees. She says human resources isn't responding adequately to complaints.
I do not understand why something as serious as sexual harassment, they cannot place that person on administrative leave.
She says the only other alternative, while waiting on an investigation that could take more than a year, is to sue.
This is her statement. He leaned in and started to smell the back of my hair and neck. He was making loud inhaling sounds and pressed himself up against my side.
City policy, Guthrie says, is doing nothing to protect women in these situations.
Well, I hope that this story will let people know that this is happening at the City of Austin. It's going on every day.
I kind of want to just keep being here until something happens, you know, speaking up and continue to speak up.
And we brought these concerns to Mayor Pro Tem Kathy Tovo, who's backed efforts to enhance harassment policies. And she says that she is comfortable with the progress HR is making to update training. Tovo also pointed out efforts to get a third party to handle complaints, so there is another resource outside of the city to respond to concerns. Robert?
And so far this year, the city has had fewer harassment complaints than last year. That includes complaints of sexual harassment. So far, there have been 25 harassment complaints. Last year, there were 71. But overall, an audit found that complaints of harassment have gone up in recent years. In 2014, there were 38.